athletes are known for capitalizing on unique educational opportunities in and outside of the classroom, and that intellectual development is not often put on hold during the summer months. Boston U softball catcher Kelly Plescow is no stranger to that concept, as she just recently completed a 3-week fellowship in Ghana. Plescow was working with a nonprofit organization called Community Water Solutions, or CWS, which partners with rural communities in developing countries to establish sustainable drinking treatment businesses. Kelly joins me now via Skype to talk about that interesting experience. Hey Kelly, how are you?
Hey, I'm good.
So talk about your fellowship in Ghana. What is CWS and how did this opportunity come about?
Well, I actually just found it randomly online and I decided to do it just kind of as a whim. I'm really interested in sustainability, and so I thought that getting this type of experience over the summer when I wasn't as busy with academics and softball would be just a great way to kind of expand my horizons.
Kelly, can you talk a little bit about the operation of CWS?
CWS is a really unique organization because instead of just giving a village just clean water, they make it a business model so that way they can empower women who usually don't get a say. And so the elders will usually choose 2 women entrepreneurs and they will be in charge of running this water business. Everything from building to implementation to treating the water and then finally selling it. I think that was just such a unique way to go about handling the water crisis, and empowering women and giving them a say was also really awesome because they got the opportunity to finally kind of control something, and it's just a very unique way, and I really love that CWS does that model.
What were some of your primary duties during the fellowship?
Basically, my job was to just empower the women and teach them all the things that they needed to do in order to be successful in their clean water business, in order to make sure that the water always was pure. Our group, also, I was working with 3 other awesome people, and we all together built a water treatment center with the women, with the village, and then just kind of taught them the basics that they would need to know in order to run their business.
Is there anything about the lifestyle there that surprised you?
I think the one thing that surprised me the most was just how open everyone was. They always wanted to meet you and wanted to talk to you, and I think that was just such a cool change from American life because random people won't say hi to you on the street, whereas in Ghana, everyone would just stop you and want to have a conversation, or they try and speak French to you because they thought you were French. So it was just really cool to be in that different culture.
What was the most fulfilling aspect of your trip?
I'm just so happy that now my village has the choice of drinking clean water. I think that's the greatest thing ever because before they didn't even have that opportunity. And now, whether or not they choose to drink it and choose to buy it, it's behavioral. It's whether or not they actually make the connection between health and water, but they actually now have the opportunity to do that. And I think a lot of people in the village were really excited just to be able to have clean water.
Were you able to make some new friendships in the village too?
Yeah, one of the kids from the village texted me the other day. They actually have pay-as-you-go phones. They really want to keep in contact with you, which is so cool because along with the translators too, and they don't even speak English. So it's really neat them trying to make a connection with you and, you not speaking Dagbani, which is their native language. And so I think that was awesome. And I know that if I ever come back to my village that I'll have a bunch of friends there, and it's really awesome.
How do you think this experience will enhance your future studies in Boston?
I think now I'm going to take everything with a more systematic approach. Working in the field with the village, you really had to come up with solutions all the time to whatever problem would arise. And I think I'm going to take that approach now studying because especially in SMG and at Boston University, you're always constantly working with teams and there's always things that come up. And so if there's a systematic way to approach schoolwork, I feel like it'll just work so much better. So hopefully I can take that.
Well, Kelly, it sounds like you had a great time. Thanks so much for joining us and enjoy the rest of your summer.
Thank you.